All right, guys, welcome back. Yep, another episode on our second channel. I'm your host, Mellow15. I want to give us again. I got my boy Random in here. Y'all know him as Ricky. I want to give a special shout out to my brother Jo, guy behind the scenes right now, working on that camera, producing. Everybody's give a nice warm welcome to Jo. Yeah, nice little golf clap. All right, man. So how you been? Maybe the last episode it was on the main channel.
It was fire.
Fire
and
fucking episode.
Fuck that episode.
Why do you say that, man?
What the hell is up with them glasses?
What? The safety goggles?
No. Fucking nerds you got on your face.
Bro, honestly, I'm just scared of Trump, dude.
You look like you're gonna chainsaw me.
They're safety goggles, and I'm just scared for my safety because of Trump, dude.
Maybe I should hold my balls too.
Sorry, I came here as a different person. Like, I'm not really the same old Andrew you guys know. I'm liberal. I'm liberal Andrew.
Lumberjack Andrew.
My existence is just, Trump just threatens my existence, you know what I mean?
Killer Andrew.
Yeah. But no, last time you came up, it's actually appropriate. I think it's appropriate because you're like the perfect person I know that talks about this type of shit with me. It's true.
Facts.
You talk about...
Facts.
Bro, when I talk about comics and anything about that, you're one of the perfect people that just gets this shit rolling, dude.
So, Comic-Con?
Yeah, so Comic-Con just happened recently. I don't know if you guys know, but Comic-Con, it's a huge event. San Diego's like the main one, because there's like Seattle, New York Comic-Con. The main one is San Diego.
Numbers like Cali.
Yeah. A bunch of shit just got revealed at this year's Comic-Con. A whole slate of stuff, and I'm actually surprised. I didn't even think a lot of this stuff was... I was hearing that like Marvel and them weren't even gonna show up to this stuff. I thought this now was like the thing. Now. I don't know.
Come on, rumors are their weapon. They know. Come on now.
Yeah,
come on now. Let's be real.
For sure though.
Come on now.
So the first thing I got pulled up, this actually excites me the most out of all the news we're getting right now. So right here, like I said, guys, whatever we post up, I will post a picture too, or at least the link for you guys to look. But so the president of Marvel, Kevin Feige, confirms that the MCU will be making a Fantastic Four film. After announcing Phase 4 of the MCU, Feige confirmed that a Fantastic Four movie is on the way. So,
all right.
How do you feel about that, man?
For the third time in a row.
Yeah, okay. I agree.
Yeah.
You don't think it's different, though? It's not different?
Hell.
It's Fox, though. Fox made the other ones.
True.
And I don't think, like, this is the difference, okay? Every studio does not have a Kevin Feige.
That's true.
Who cares about, like... I don't know, like, you might not like every Marvel movie, and I understand that. I don't like every Marvel movie either. Right? But
Kevin Feige he
cares about the property.
More than I'll even say he cares.
Yeah.
He's actually somebody who created, like, the blueprint now. If you're going to have a connected universe, you're somewhat going to probably look at Feige's blueprint. His style, what he did, how he connected the movies, where each little thing had to connect back to maybe, say, like, roots or origins. And how it all ended. Like, he's still somewhat of a trendsetter for that. You know, everybody's talking about superhero fatigue, but I got vampires and zombie fatigue. I'm tired of that. We're gonna get that every year.
What gave you vampire fatigue?
Just period. Like, bro, we had like Dracula 2000, and then you have like millions. I wouldn't say millions. You have hundreds of shows that come out all the time. Vampires, they come out with dragons, they come out with, we're gonna do the mages, there's another Merlin. Sci-Fi has like 10 of them. I'm done. There's like 20 zombie movies. Walking Dead's been out for 20 years. I'm done.
I'm actually, so the weird thing is
fatigue, like, why?
The deeper we get into like what's going on with Phase 4 for Marvel,
yes,
we'll get into that in a minute. But so the Fantastic Four one is cool because like I really if there's any studio right now that's gonna make a good Fantastic Four film,
you're waiting for the future movies, aren't you?
I think you got it, bro. No,
you're waiting for the future movies, aren't you? You're not too much care about but you think he's gonna build it up well. I'll say this: if he gives us a good Doom, it'll be. I'm ready for.
There was rumors that there's a rumor that Keanu Reeves is gonna play Doctor Doom. They get Keanu Reeves to play Doctor Doom, bro. Oh my god, dude.
Johnny Wicked.
Yeah, and there was so people were saying like dream casting for the roles. You know, I don't know what is John Krasinski. You know the guy who played in Quiet Place. He's in other stuff too, but they want him to play Mr. Fantastic and then Emily Blunt to play Mrs. Invisible or Mrs. Fantastic. Bro, if
That's
you're
actually perfect.
yeah, that's a fire
actually
fucking
so perfect.
yeah.
She's been blonde for a while. She already does her own stunts, so we don't. Which you don't really have to worry about that with Sue Storm, but even still, like,
Yeah.
they're already. Oh man.
If you get her if you're going for like an older Fantastic Four, like they're not old, but they would be considered the older
We
Fantastic
need
Four.
to see Prime. We need to see Prime people. We've seen origin movies for at least,
Yeah.
like I said, the last 10 years. It's been origin movies.
Who would you want as Human Torch?
Dude, that's a toughie.
I can't. Yeah, I mean, it sucks because I feel like Michael B. Jordan can't be it anymore because he's Killmonger. But
I mean, I feel like you kind of gotta. I don't know. Whoever just.
I wouldn't mind the Thing and the Human Torch if you're gonna like mix cast like the race whatever or like do different race. I wouldn't mind if the Thing and the Human Torch were like not white.
It doesn't really. And
It doesn't matter, but like it'd be cool.
You know, it just
It'd be cool.
needs to be the person that, like, the Thing has to be a dick. Sorry. To a certain degree, he has to be. But Johnny has to be the reason he is. They kind of got to feed off of each other.
Yeah.
You got the Thing always hardcore, and then you got Johnny kind of. If somebody can give me Chris Evans' style of Human Torch, because nobody can say he didn't play Johnny Storm good. He played a good Johnny Storm. The script sucked, but he played a good Johnny Storm. The movie was just.
I need it to
horrible.
be.
They just need to give me that attitude a little bit, and then you can love it, man. You can kick that off into further things, and comic book wise, he's best friends with Spider-Man.
You're right. We need a Johnny Storm that's like kind of like the funny dick of the movie, you know?
Right,
Pause,
a little bit
but, like,
older,
you know what I mean?
but even still, like, it goes together. So, like, no, I'm really excited for that. But even still, this next one though.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, the next one. So Kevin Feige also announced that they're rebooting Blade. They're not having Wesley Snipes be Blade, and I'm not sure how to pronounce this guy's name correctly, so I apologize. But do you know how to pronounce his name?
Marshala Ali.
Yeah,
I
and
think.
he will be
Yeah.
he will be the next Blade apparently. So how do you feel about that, man?
Mixed feelings. Mixed
Same here, bro.
feelings,
Same
like-
here.
And I think we had this conversation. You already know. When you look at even the comic book that Marvel came out with just recently, they came out with, which is beautiful. I'd love it if it was in theaters. I feel like it would be a perfect one shot for anything. Literally just crossed Wolverine and Blade. Just in a certain scenario, not gonna give too much away for the spoilers.
They
Literally, I'm
yeah.
talking about Prime Blade with Prime Wolverine, just separate doing their thing.
That's what I'm talking
and
about.
when they crossed, it was good, but one thing everybody noted was that the drawing style looked exactly like Michael J. White. And that's when I knew it's like, I feel like he's the perfect fit.
He would
he's a
be a
martial
perfect Blade,
artist.
dude.
He already uses weapons. You know, like, see, and that's what I'm saying. Even the background knows it. Hooray for the background. They know.
What did you say?
I said Ben said the same thing.
See? Point is, he's going to give us great acting. I feel like he's going to give us the cool Blade, easy style. I'm just wondering, like, how well the choreography is going to be. But you know what? As long as he takes the role serious, I'm for it. But he wouldn't have been my first choice.
Because honest to God, you can't, and this is going to sound hella bad, but you can't just throw any black guy in that role.
No.
They have to have somewhat of like a action movie background. They have to have... So, like, okay, so I'm not mad that he's Blade. Like that, okay, I'm looking at it, I'm like, you know what? I can see it.
He got the hair.
Yeah.
But physically fit,
I don't know.
does he look like he's going to fit that whole, like, bulletproof
I
jacket
actually
with the knives on
was
it?
hoping that they rebooted Blade with Wesley Snipes as Blade still. That would have worked.
He kind of ruined, as far
He
as
did,
Three
but-
said, he ruined the movie just
He was like too
being
rude to the
big-headed.
directors.
Being
too
big-headed. And that spearheads Edward. I still love your movie, though.
It's true.
Love your movie,
If he
Edward
wasn't such a weirdo to people on set, like maybe he would have got the. There's a rumor though that he's gonna play a Whistler.
That I would appreciate that. That's one switch you can make, because it would just be no more than it. As long as they got kid chemistry, I won't care.
Me either, man.
Written well, yeah.
So next up on the gender,
Big twist in
this
Hall
one,
H.
yeah. So this was like they call it the biggest twist of Hall H, which is at Comic-Con. So Natalie Portman will be returning to the role of Jane in the next Thor movie, which will be number 4. The movie's called Love and Thunder, and she will be playing the female Thor. So I'm kind of lost because like, and I am. Didn't they kind of fucking bag on her in Ragnarok? They did. They like made fun of her, right, Dustin?
I think they dissed.
Like, they did.
They dissed her and the fact that she dumped Thor.
Yeah.
I'm like, But at the same time, you know what I think it was? I think that's kind of what kept Chris Hemsworth. That kind of gave him his sales. Like, regardless of people how you feel about Thor 1 or 2, he was already kind of a sex symbol. People already loved him. He just got fit for that role. Cat was fit right before it.
Yeah.
That's what happens. And then when she came in, I think people kind of fell into like the relationship type. So you pulled in different audiences.
Yep.
So I'm curious, but I have no expectations.
It's her though.
I got no expectations.
Cause I'm a big
She's
fan
a
of
good
her.
actor.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of her, and I've seen her win an Oscar for The Black Swan. I've seen her in countless good movies. But I literally imagine right now, you both imagine. I cannot see her in like a Thor outfit with like a cape and like. I always have a problem announcing the name of the hammer, Mjolnir or Mjolnir.
Oh, Mjolnir.
Mjolnir, yeah. So like, I can't imagine like this with the hammer. Stop it, villain! Stop it right now! Like I'd be like,
you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be real Disney. She's gonna be real cute. It's Love and Thunder.
okay, and then
Love.
that
and
sounds
Thunder.
that sounds like a fire title.
Love and Thunder.
Some people think that she's gonna be Valkyrie's, because Valkyrie's the new.
This sounds like a soap opera.
She's the new like head of Asgard, whatever. Remember in Endgame?
Oh, you think like she's gonna like probably
She's like,
restart the Asgardians to a certain degree?
Yeah, because didn't Valkyrie say like, "Hey, I'm looking for my queen"? So people think that her and Natalie Portman are gonna be a couple in Love and Thunder.
I don't want to speculate on it too much. I'll tell you.
I don't know if we could put I don't know if we'll put the clip up, but somebody was interviewing Kevin Feige at a press junket recently, and they asked him like, "Hey, so in the next phase of Marvel movies, is there going to be LGBTQ representation and stuff like that?"
Kevin Feige.
Yeah, and Kevin Feige said, "Yeah, there is going to be, but why does that matter?" And the guy kind of got thrown off. He's like, but the fans just want to know." And the guy goes, "Yeah, there is going to be like that, but it's not going to be a big part of the movie. Like, it's just going to be there. Why does it matter? Like,
it's extra. It's extra. But I'll say this: when they give us the actual script, or at least a synopsis, anything, we can probably dive into this harder. But so far, interesting.
I mean, she is an Oscar-winning actress. So I mean, I don't see anything wrong with them putting her in that role.
Hope she loves it. And Phase 4.
So this is actually the list of everything in Phase 4.
Right.
This looks super weird because Disney Plus. We've had an episode about this. Disney Plus is coming out. They're gonna have the TV shows, which are gonna tie into the movies now.
Right.
So it's not like how you mentioned to me at work the other day, where the incident, the thing,
right.
Netflix,
Yeah, and the Netflix series had.
Yeah, they didn't tie in.
Yeah, none. All they did was talk about it as a moment that people knew about strong and kind of freaky people out in the world.
So these tie in, and we're gonna start off with the shows, guys. So for the first show comes the fall of 2020, Falcon and Winter Soldier. So and I guess Baron Zemo is coming back as a villain.
They give us that true Winter Soldier type of feel. Winter Soldier, as in bare minimum, and in its gritty, great storytelling.
I actually think it'd be funny if, like, in the show, they fight over who gets to be Captain America. Like, hey, I know Cap gave you the show, bro, but
Dude.
I'm his bro, you know what I mean? Wanda and Vision comes out spring 2021. But, like, Vision's dead, though. So, like, is she bringing him back, or...
I hope not.
Or is it, like, the quest to bring him back?
And that would be cool. If she can just mourn and just, like... Literally, we see the road to her being a total badass, and then we see him at the end, and it's some half-ass fight for him to get dropped again. Whether he gets dropped again or not, I just want to see her. She was done pretty well. Like, Endgame is over. Y'all should have seen it. The way she held up Thanos showed, at least to anybody, I feel like it was overlooked. That, like, yeah, she kind of could have did it by herself.
She almost fucking handled him. Yeah.
She would have did it by herself. The dude called the ship, shoot everybody.
She kind of low-key handled him.
But boss, our army, do it. Yeah, bro. Nobody else but Captain Marvel.
I'm actually excited for the Loki one, too, because it says Loki spring 21.
That's my favorite right now.
I'm excited because, like, I already know, like, in Endgame when he took the Tesseract and, like disappeared. Mm-hmm. This is where the show starts off.
I didn't think they were going to do it.
where he gets,
I'm not gonna lie though. After seeing Endgame and just taking some time out, I love Winter Soldier. This is probably the number one show I'm excited for.
Yeah,
for
Loki
Disney.
show? Hell yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I might actually get the app just for this show, just to see.
Well, because don't you think that like it's cool that they actually brought the actual actors and they didn't recast actors.
That's
you're,
true.
You're literally getting Tom Hiddleston to be on your TV show.
These shorts are gonna be amazing.
Yeah, dude.
I wonder if, oh man, and this is why I've said before, the Netflix ones for the most part are dead. They're dead. There's no way.
Yeah,
you have
sucks.
to kind of ixnay the stories in order for it to work and then to mix. Now, if they did, that'd be cool. But that's the same thing I said to you. I don't think two universes can last.
Me either, man.
Even for other, yeah.
I'm actually what you feel about the Loki show. I'm actually feeling about the Hawkeye show.
Yeah.
Bro, Hawkeye, and I guess there's not. I don't know if it's a rumor or whatever, but apparently it's gonna be about him training his daughter to take his spot.
I can kind of see his show being good.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Arrow. Hate me. I'm a fan of Arrow on the CW, but I feel like when done right, you're just really seeing. I mean, that's why we love Batman.
Yeah.
People love Batman because he's not like Iron Man. This dude can go into the middle of the street and care about you beating up 20 bums. Yeah, they're criminals. They're not really, but they look like bums.
Yeah.
When he starts swinging and comboing, there's nothing better. Anybody who's grew up seeing like in any type of martial arts, that's the part I'm really waiting for. So if they give us that for Hawkeye,
They're good to go, huh?
right. If it's not gritty, I don't know Hawkeye.
So for the movies, and May 1st of 2020 is gonna be Black Widow. The rumor is that Taskmaster, not Taskmaster, whatever the fuck I just said, the Taskmaster is gonna be her villain.
I hear that.
And I guess like it's a prequel. It says it's a prequel, but which is weird, right? So this is how I think they should have done it. Instead of doing a single Captain Marvel movie, they should have had the prequel of Black Widow movie, the Black Widow movie, right? So it would have went something. What was before Captain Marvel again?
Ant-Man.
So they do Ant-Man, Black Widow, Endgame, and then Phase 4 starts off with Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
But they force-fed a Captain Marvel movie so that her appearance in Endgame would make sense.
Yeah, I mean...
But she had a little part in that movie.
You know what's crazy? I wonder if it was because they actually listened to the fact that nobody wanted a Black Widow movie.
I mean, now I want it after she died.
Right.
Before she died, I want... So now it makes sense, but...
I still don't.
I'm actually excited. I'm not too, like, knowledgeable about this next one, The Eternals. I don't know if you are. I'm not knowledgeable about this at all.
I am not.
So this is exciting because it's something that... And it's an actual movie.
I am not. But I am actually excited about it. They're trying something new. I don't know what they are. It's a group. And that part is always exciting because you're coming into something that's somewhat already done.
And they got good actors and actresses for this movie. I don't know if you like Angelina Jolie, but she's playing a main role in there. Richard Madden is playing a main role in that movie. So
variety of actors. Yeah, that one I'm curious about, definitely. Shang-Chi, I need to do research on.
Yeah, I mean, I looked into it, and it looks like a fucking badass comic book series, dude.
Bro, he's like totally
like
Iron
Luke Kane.
Fist. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Literally like Bruce Lee into a comic book.
Yeah, seriously.
So like I'm actually excited for that, man.
Yeah, like with the Mandarin being his villain, like the actual Mandarin and not like
that's his
Ben Kingsley. Yeah, the Mandarin's gonna be his actual villain. Which is cool because I can actually see Marvel doing this thing where like the Mandarin brings up Iron Man. Like I already had a villain. Like I was the villain before. Like like that little weird voice. I can see him being like, "Hey,
never see me coming."
Like I should have been the one that took out Stark. Like something like that. Like that'd be cool.
It'd be an easy mix. Doctor Strange too.
I'm so pumped off that because apparently in the movie, him and Wanda are supposed to be teaming up against. It's supposed to be more. So technically, it's supposed to be Marvel's first horror movie. It's supposed to be an actual horror film, and it's supposed to like, because Doctor Strange, like you could take it there. You liked the first one, didn't you?
Finally,
yeah. See,
that's what I'm talking. Take a risk. Take a risk, Disney.
It's
that's
worth it, though.
I love it.
You have an actor like Benedict Cumberbatch. Take the risk, dude.
You know why they can do a horror movie, which is why I'm really like actually turned on for this one. And yes, I said that turned on.
No.
The fact that when you really think about how big Dormammu was, with all the power this dude had, he's rewinding time. I'm over here, I'm throwing like different realities at you to look like glass.
Yeah.
This dude got killed about 100 times on top of a planet, looking at something that it could eat the planet.
Yeah.
Just big and colored, disformed. Scariest thing I've seen from Marvel by far. Just for me, just for watching that, putting that time into that, Blazed, I was done. Swear. But I do like it.
For Thor 4, we just talked about it a little bit before, but
we'll wait.
I'm happy. I'm actually super. You guys see me smiling on it. I'm actually happy that there's a fourth one. I wanted there to be a fourth Iron Man. Like, I really did, like a fourth Cap or something, but it's cool. Chris Hemsworth really gives me, like, a good feeling, bro.
He really does. Yeah. And it works anyway. He's the only one of them that kind of outlives the others, naturally. Like, regardless whether Tony died or not.
We're going to get into some other stuff real quick.
It's kind of more important when you think about it on the universal scale.
Who, Thor?
Yeah.
There's okay, guys, I know I'm running out of time here, but Comic-Con had a bunch of stuff, huge stuff. Brandon Routh coming back to be Brandon Routh reprising his role in the Arrow universe.
After Superman returns, we're giving him another shot. The Flash, Supergirl. We're talking about the exclusive DC Legends, and was that also Young Justice? Yes, Young Justice. Please check that out. You're missing out.
The Dark Crystal, the prequel to Dark Crystal had a good trailer. I guess like they had more.
The Witcher, yes.
Bunch of stuff. Look at all this stuff, dude.
Too many things to go over.
There's so many stuff, guys. But
we'll be here forever.
There's a bunch of stuff that came out, man. Like, the Comic-Con was so cool this year because like it had so much. There's one thing I want to show you, Rick, before we close this up. But
God, it's me, dickhead from Harley Quinn.
Where the fuck is it at?
Look, regardless of anybody's feeling like there's an agenda, the one thing I will say, if you do not like Harley Quinn as a character or Margot Robbie's portrayal, you're probably a hater or you don't know about the comic book.
Are you into Star Trek?
Portrayal is very good. I'm actually a little more fluent in that than I was Star Wars.
So they did have a trailer for another, I think it's a Star Trek show or movie, just correct me if I'm wrong, but it is about Picard.
I would take the movie, leave the show.
So I guess he's getting his own show, which is cool. He's a popular character from that series.
I don't need it.
Batman Beyond's getting on Blu-ray.
Man.
So this is what I wanted to. There's a couple things. So Thanos nearly decapitated Cap. They were gonna show that in the movie. He shows the decapitated version. That would have been like, okay,
we
Disney.
This
is.
We needed that.
This is crazy, Disney.
We needed that pain. That would have hurt me, but I needed that. That would have put that movie on another level.
We got the Sith Trooper. This is what I wanted to show you right here. I don't know what to think of this because, Stormtroopers really don't have a good history in Star Wars.
No.
But
just get your first look at the rise of Skywalker.
This literally says fucking Sith Trooper, dude. Like, there's... Okay, so like when like J.J. Abrams, by the way,
I know
he's really mysterious about certain things, right?
Right.
So like revealing that, so when he revealed this, because he was one of the main people at Comic-Con doing the whole Stormtrooper evolution,
right?
Like in each movie, this is an iteration of the Stormtrooper. This is literally in the name Sith Trooper, and if you watched Episode 8, guys, obviously Kylo Ren's like, we need to kill the Sith, let go of the Jedi. Like, he's trying to say, like, let's take all of the past stuff and leave that there. Me and Rey will start our own thing.
Okay.
So, the fact that this is a Sith Trooper is like, okay, so the Sith are coming back, and we already know Palpatine's coming back, so it's like, hey, did they work for him? Right. Do they work for Kylo? Who do they work for? And they just look badass, dude. They kind of do. Like, just...
They really do. It's kind of getting me another Star Wars Trooper redesign. See... After all the movies, I would honestly say I'm just really looking for some real development with Rey's character. Just a little bit of back lore, We had like a small snippet with their parents, but yeah.
I think J.J. Abrams is going to fix this movie. Obviously, I'm really excited about the Sith Troopers and the Knights of Ren. The Knights of Ren look badass, dude. They look like... I'm just like, wow. Like, I'm just excited because I want to know what in this movie, like, what are the Sith Troopers doing there? What are the Knights of Ren? Like, why weren't the Knights of Ren in episode 7 and 8? So the episode 9 is going to explain that, like, hey, these guys were off doing something and now they're here. Like, I'm excited to hear that.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
I'd say kind of hold your marbles on that one, though. You with fillers. That's a filler?
Yeah,
you with fillers. Yeah. I love Solo. and you know, wait, you're the Star Wars head. You ranked it low.
I'm pretty sure. So Kevin Smith, you know who Kevin Smith is, right?
Absolutely.
He got the pristine privilege of being on set.
Right.
He got to actually see the last shot of Star Wars in Episode 9.
I love that dude's life.
I know, dude. He got to see the last shot of Episode 9, right? He said the shot was so amazing it will melt your mind.
But,
So I'm thinking, right, the Episode 9's either gonna end with Rey and Kylo on Tatooine, where the saga all started. The saga started on Tatooine.
Okay.
I think what's gonna happen is Rey and Kylo are gonna start either the Jedi Academy there, or they're gonna start a family there. It's gonna show
family.
Yeah, it's gonna show Kylo and Rey looking at the two suns, because Tatooine has two suns. Mm-hmm. That infamous music's gonna be playing, and then in the background you're gonna see Force Ghost, Luke, Anakin, Yoda, and Obi-Wan like looking at them and like in approval. You'll see Hayden Christensen come back as Anakin at the end of the movie.
You came up with this yourself?
Yeah, that's my theory.
Remember this. You heard this here first.
I mean, what
Mellow 15,
is...
You heard this here first.
I don't. You watch Star Wars sometimes, like Justin's knowledgeable about it somewhat. What in your opinion would make the last shot? Like, what last shot can you see them doing to where like fans would be like, oh my god, that was so cool, like.
Kind of like is it The New Hope?
Yeah.
Where like they're giving Chewie the award and Han Solo.
Yeah.
They're all in that little fucking.
The little medal thing. Yeah.
That I think that in that same sort of realm where like you just see like all of
the people and like celebrating and stuff.
Okay.
So I think that's gonna happen.
I can see like maybe like Rey and Kylo and whatever that result is. Maybe they're on the same screen and the aftermath of whatever happens and that kind of stuff.
So I could see that happening, right? Okay. I could see like a big celebration and everybody.
Movies do that. They'll go back and show you how this movie wasn't a one shot. Let's show you how it really had far deeper meaning. So
I think Kylo's gonna. So in the movie, you're gonna think Kylo's dead, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody's celebrating. Rey kind of walks off, and Finn's probably gonna be like, "Hey, where are you going?" Shows, "Hey, you guys enjoy the celebration. I got something to do." Rey's gonna travel to Tatooine, and Ben Solo, which Kylo, right? Kylo's gonna be in a hut waiting for her. So you're gonna think he's dead, right? But then he actually is like alive. I don't know, man. There's just a bunch of cool stuff. Yeah, there's so many cool stuff. Hey, before we go, guys, I need your opinion. What do you think about the rumor that J.J. Abrams might be directing a Superman movie?
J.J. Abrams?
Yeah, because he just signed that huge deal with WB. So, Warner Brothers is probably going to...
I'm for it. Because at the end of the day, like...
A J.J. Abrams Superman movie, though, man. If it's not with Henry Cavill, I don't even know if I want to see it.
No, Henry Cavill already came out and said, I just seen this today. He expressed, and I don't even think it's just his Twitter, he expressed that he actually wants to return for Man of Steel 2. Like, regardless of what his schedule looks like for the future, he wants to make time for Man of Steel 2. He said he really had fun with the role. He said he enjoyed the character even in Justice League, so he wants to see it further.
Hell yeah, dude.
And that's what I'm talking about, like that love. Mm-hmm. So yeah, let J.J. Abrams do his thing.
Come on, baby,
and like I said, facts. As long as he's taking his time with it, pushing everything on, I'm for it, man. I'm for it. Man, what's the last thing J.J. Abrams did?
Star Wars Episode 9. Yeah. He's working on The Rise of Skywalker right now.
And then it's a rumor still.
Yeah, it's not like 100% confirmed, but like, it makes sense with the fact that he signed that huge deal with WB.
Right.
And WB owns DC, so I'm pretty... And this isn't a rumor. There was at one point in the past that he tried to do a Superman movie. Mm-hmm. And like, I read the script for that. It was horrible, by the way. So I really hope he like fixed that, because the script he had was fucking horrible for it, dude.
I hope people are somewhat a little open-minded, because like Superman's such a cliche character that I feel like just the idea of him, and because he's so overpowered and somewhat corny, it's basically just cheesy. Like, he's just he wants to be basic. Because of that, I feel like, and really ask your best friends, who has Superman in their top 3 as far as favorite comic book characters?
I know this guy does.
You. Oh man, bro.
Superman's is number 1, dude.
Superman? Bro, I love this guy. Rare breed, bro. Most people don't know most things about his personality, so when they see it, they just be like the whole listening to his dad thing. It was terrible, Kevin Costner. But listening to his dad thing and dying, this dude would do anything for his family. breaking his mom's neck and breaking Zod's neck for his mom and people. This dude, yes, he's not Batman. He's not. I can do anything as soon as I put my mind to it. He's like.
People were really corny for that, dude.
Right.
This guy's lasering innocent people.
Right.
He killed him. Like, what the fuck was he supposed to do, dude?
What is he gonna do? Put him
Let
to
him
sleep?
do that?
He tried. He's getting beat up. Then that's why I was just like,
and he's a young Superman at this point. Like, he has not been Superman to the point where, you know, I want to see him learn not to kill people.
Superman, and that's why people, I think, just not to keep it going further, but that's why Superman, and I think people should really look at it. Superman is like the modest Spider-Man, the non-joking Spider-Man.
Yeah,
he just wants to do good, feed his grandmama, go to Lois Lane, maybe get married and relax. Like, the dude doesn't want much. It's kind of lazy.
Yeah.
It's facts.
Not to cut you short. Thank you guys for watching today. I had fun.
Lazy day.
I like whenever you come
lazy
over,
day,
dude.
bro.
Yeah.
You know.
If you
I
guys
got this dry T-shirt on right now.
What does that even say?
Don't bro me if you don't know me. It's Popeye, man. You can't go wrong with Popeye.
Can't go out with Popeye, bro. You guys, if you guys want to see more stuff like this, subscribe to both channels. We'll leave a link in the description.
See the Lumberjack Batman again.
Subscribe to this channel though, okay? Because it only has 17 at the moment.
Facts.
I'm gonna start. You
heard his prediction.
I'm just start beating you guys'
If he's
ass,
right, you have to tell people you heard his prediction for Star Wars. If any piece of it, because most people, they haven't even gave a synopsis of what the next movie is about, have they?
A little bit, yeah. We can talk about that.
Cat bits don't count.
I'm gonna beat you guys' ass, dude. If you don't subscribe, okay? Hit the bell too for notifications. I mean, I'm not really gonna beat your ass, but yeah, you know, you guys are nice. I don't know, man. Maybe next time I wear freaking safety goggles and a hard hat, dude. I'm just scared. I'm just a scared individual. So, you guys, like I said, subscribe to the main channel, the second one if you haven't. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, Ricky, anything else?
Man, subscribe. Have a good one, y'all, and stay on the comics.